Damn it. Goddamn people.
Let us play our games. Jesus Christ.
I know. Hello YouTube, welcome to another edition of River City Pickups. This is World 1-12, our 12th episode in of our first season.
Wow,
so
12 episodes.
Pretty crazy, yeah, keeping up this pace for so long. You know, I think we've mentioned that in past videos before.
Which brings me on to a little announcement, just so that everybody knows.
Yep.
We are finishing up season 1 in about 5 episodes.
Something like that.
Roughly 5.
Yep, then after we're done our pickups, we're going to take a little break, because anyone who knows doing this for videos, it gets pretty expensive.
It does.
It really does. So we're going to find some other stuff to keep you guys entertained, you know, some Let's Plays, reviews.
Give us a chance to enjoy the games.
That too. Damn it.
But yeah, that's we're gonna have about 5 more episodes left to this season, so we're gonna make them as epic and as nice as we possibly can for you.
Here. Yeah, absolutely.
So I hope you enjoy that. But this is number 12. It's been good. It's been a couple weeks. I went on a vacation.
Yep.
And
technically this is take 2 of episode 12. I should mention that.
I lost.
Yeah,
either way, this is the new one. So we're good. We have it. We're getting ready to go on it. So. But I was on vacation. It was been pretty good. I really enjoyed myself. I didn't have a good chance to play any games, so what I did while I was out there, I brought the 3DS along with me, and I sat down and played Rhythm Theater.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is
the
Final Fantasy Rhythm Theater.
Sweet.
Lots of fun. Really convenient to just play a little bit.
A very unique rhythm game.
Yeah,
I played the demo for it personally.
Yep.
It was just very different from like any other tap-based type of rhythm games. Very cool. I liked it.
It's pretty fun. So, what have you been playing for the past couple weeks?
Actually, I've been playing my 3DS as well. I actually just finished Shin Megami Tensei 4 on the 3DS. Really awesome game. Very kind of takes a bit of a nosedive at the end in terms of what's happening in the story. But very cool. Very much enjoyed it and recommend to anyone there who's kind of a fan of Pokemon. Very similar in terms of how you catch things, to fight with them. Very cool game. Yeah, very, very cool.
It's one that I've always been interested in checking out.
So. Yeah, you and Steph should really check it out.
Yeah, we should.
It should be on your next list. So, yeah, so I guess let's start with the pickups here.
Let's go with this.
Get through this as quick as possible. Ed, since you got the bulk here, we'll just start off with you.
Yeah, I'm going to plow through this as fast as possible because I do have quite a bit on this one. But this one I got for Steph. I actually found it in a dollar store.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
in
a dollar store?
In a dollar store.
That's crazy.
I couldn't believe it. I found this in a dollar store, but this is, Steph likes the game. I don't. I'm sure a lot of you won't either, but Two Worlds, and it's the collector's edition.
Never even heard of it.
It's a very poor game. It's not very good, but she liked it and we had it already, but we didn't have the collector. So this one's pretty sweet. It comes with like a book. This is actually a tabletop game. The book, so you can play tabletop with it if you want. But yeah, so we got that, and that one was just a couple dollars. Next, I've been trying to find this for a while for cheap because you've heard me on last videos. I've been trying to collect all shmups for the Xbox. So I went
and this is one you see pretty common. You see it a lot pop up there.
Yeah, it's Otomedius. Decent game. I haven't played a lot of it. It does seem a little slower in pace. When doing it, but it's very similar to like Gradius and stuff. Actually, I think it's inspired by the legendary Gradius series.
Which can't go wrong there. So.
Next, this
very surprising, especially when you see what it's actually worth.
Yeah. First off, I'm gonna show the two of them together, or the first one here. This is Rapala Pro Bass Fishing. Now, this game's a $14 game alone.
Yeah.
But I found for $5 at Value Village out there. The full thing.
Yeah.
And what this comes with is a little fishing rod that's a controller.
And of course,
for the Xbox.
And of course, stuff like this isn't new. I mean, we've been seeing stuff like this since Dreamcast days. But actually pretty cool. I do have a buddy who actually enjoys fishing games. I'm gonna tell him to actually hunt this one down.
If he wants it, I can probably work something out. Because I don't care too much about it.
Chris, so you never know. Might have something coming your way soon. Okay, so my first pickup here, just kind of a few pickups I have today. I'll pick them up from the same dude, Mario. If you're watching, again, thank you very much for these.
These are sweet.
Now, this is the guy who actually hooked me up with Mega Man Legends 2 a couple weeks ago when I was trying to hunt down those games I got rid of. Yeah, so again, I'll just start off with the first one I picked up here. Now this one, I was actually really surprised I didn't have this. I originally picked this up to have the box only. Was going to sell or trade the double cart, and it turns out I don't even have this. So that would be Super Mario All-Stars. Look there. So really nice condition box, very nice, clean. Yeah, I'm super happy about this. Like I have the combo cart with Mario World, and that's why I didn't have this. So
next on my list, there is a flea market out there because there wasn't a lot of game stores where I was staying in North Bay. But there was a few flea markets and a few thrift stores, which some of the stuff you're going to see came from those. But this one particularly I saw there, and I kept looking. I went back 4 or 5 times until I was able to talk him down to what the price that I wanted, which was he wanted $30 for it. I wanted to pay $15. I ended up getting it for $15.
$15's a lot better. I would say I have not paid $30 for this game.
No, but I did
really
want to
nice box though. Yeah. Super nice box.
But that is Predator. It's semi-sealed. It does have all the seal around it, but the top's been opened, as you can see. It's kind of bashed up on the top, but it's just got a little tear across the top from tape or something. But happy to get that. Now I have that complete. If you know me,
goes along with his little toy here. They've been joined together.
They really have.
Yeah.
So I've got Friday the 13th and Predator now. Now I just need to get the Nightmare on Elm Street and the RoboCop complete, and then I've got that set. Also in that same lot, I just got him to throw it in for an extra $2. And that is NES's Ring King.
Yep.
Decent boxing game for the NES. I like it.
Really good. Actually, I find this game is very fast-paced, very easy to control. The guy moves around perfect. It's actually a really good game. If you ever find that really cheap, you're into boxing or sports games, definitely.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't already have it, so that's why I picked that one up. Next for free, I got myself...
Best price ever.
The best price you can get.
Always the best.
Is a Sega Game Gear. And it came with Land of Illusion. Don't have a lot to say about it. Okay game, okay system. Nothing that I would have paid money for.
I mean, essentially Game Gear's kind of a glorified Master System. Technically, it really is what it is. Yeah, decent pickup, especially free. Now, my next pickup here, again from the same lot that I picked up for Mario here. This, again, very happy to have this in my collection. I used to play the shit out of this demo back in the day. Obviously, when demo discs were a thing rather than just downloading.
I miss demo discs.
I do too, actually. So you'd often find like a random game you could just play for hours.
Oh yeah.
This was one of them. Same with Tony Hawk's 2.
Yeah.
And that would be.
I played the crap out of Tony Hawk's 2. Actually.
Me too. I love that shit.
Sorry.
No.
Just you brought back some memories for me.
It's one of the best ones ever. It's
and the demo was the thing for me. Like I couldn't wait for it to come out.
Well, it gave you, I guess, like 2 levels.
2 levels
and then skate editor
one skater. And yeah, the skate editor was amazing on it. But we're going way off topic.
Okay. Anyway, the game I picked up, Legend of Dragoon Black Label here. Now, if anyone hasn't played this game, this is... have there ever been sequels to this game?
No,
you're aware of?
I don't think there has been.
They need to bring this game back, because this was one of the best RPGs back in the day, and I didn't like RPGs back in the day.
This was a sweet one.
The fact that I thought this was amazing as it was really says a lot about the game.
And if you watched our last pickup video, the one that is the outing, I picked that one up too. Like it's a good solid game. It's one that you have to have. Like it's almost essential for a PlayStation collection. Okay, those that have been watching the channel know that I've been kind of trying to pick up homebrews and reproductions and stuff like that. And so here's 2 more reproductions that I managed to pick up. Very big fan of these because it's one that I always wanted them to release over here on cart form anyway. So that would be Final Fantasy II for the NES, and then Final Fantasy III for the NES. Both really cool games, both very difficult games for that matter. But they do have the remakes of them on like PSP and stuff, but they're not as good.
I think a lot of people crap on the second one, just they say it's not as good as the first, third, and obviously going forward. I actually kind of like it. I actually have the same repro that you just showed off here.
Yeah.
I kind of really got into it. I love the music in this game.
Oh, music
compared to the first one, Nobuo Uematsu did some amazing work there.
That's a tongue twister, right?
A little bit. So again, very good pickup set.
All right, and so for the pickup of the week, we're going to pass off to Max here.
Yes, so again, another one for Mario. Again, thank you so much for this, dude. This is super hard, super rare, hard to find game.
And you know, I'm surprised that it is, but I get it. Like, I understand it was not one that people really wanted back then.
And it didn't sell very well
at all.
So yeah, and this completes a sub-series for me, part of the Mega Man Legends series.
Yep.
If you haven't guessed already, the Misadventures of Tron. Super happy to have this in my collection. I love Mega Man, one of my favorite series. And I've been actually playing more of Mega Man Legends. I'm actually really enjoying it a lot more now. I think I figured out my problem, Ed. When I first played the game, I expected 8-bit Mega Man from what we're used to as kids.
And everybody did.
You can't go into this game with that expectation. If you do, you're going to hate it.
You're going to be very
If
disappointed.
you realize its own separate individual entity, it's a really fun, really awesome game. So.
Absolutely. No, I agree with that 100%. I did the same thing. I was expecting a Mega Man game when I got into it, not the Mega Man Legends.
Not at all what's going to happen.
Yeah, but
So,
a very good game.
So Misadventures of Tron, again, thank you so much, Mario. That completes that sub-series. So very happy to add that to my collection.
My pickup of the week, again, keeping on beat with Repros. This is one that I just had to get my hands on. And most people know I'm a big fan of the series, but to have it now as a complete series, I have all of them. That is Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance.
Yep.
Awesome game. I'd never played it before this. This is my first time playing it. It's such a well-written story.
You paid an awesome price for it too.
Yep.
I know some people try to charge an arm and a leg for repros, saying, "Oh, they're rare, they're blah blah blah." It's like no,
they're not. You just gotta know where to get them.
Yeah, good prices.
I'll put a link down where I got my repos from, just so that people can easily access these things. Not too expensive. This one cost me $48 as a pre-order, because these ones you have to pre-order just because it's
such high demand.
Yeah, it's incredible high demand for Mother 3. So it cost $48 and it was worth every penny. Absolutely. It really was. It's such a good game. Weird battle system with you hear the heartbeats of your enemies and you've got to push the button continuously with the heartbeat of the enemy.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is super cool. If you put your enemy to sleep, the heartbeat gets louder, so you can follow it a little bit easier and stuff. It's a really good game. And a lot of misfortune happens in this game too, just like the other one. So it's a very dark story, but really well done too. The question of the week is, if you were not collecting video games, what would you collect?
That's actually a really good question. Obviously, a lot of people who are watching this, more than likely, are a collector. I don't know any non-collectors who kind of watch pickup videos.
No, pickup videos are almost exclusive for collectors.
Yeah, pretty much. So actually, it's a really good question. I think for myself, and it is something I have been starting to collect very recently. I actually picked up some up today on our little outing. Ninja Turtle toys. I'm sure a lot of us in our age group, we love the Ninja Turtles. It was my childhood back then.
It really was. As soon as that, and then it cuts in, every time
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It brings back so many memories.
Get the chills right now.
And you got the games, obviously the cartoons, the movies that came out. So I guess that would be my answer here. Sorry, Kitty.
Sorry.
So Ninja Turtle toys.
Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's amazing. I've been watching you pick them up. I've been keeping an eye out for you now. So that's super cool. Myself, I think I would get really. It's a toss-up. I collected music for a long time before I did this. I don't think I'd want to get too deep into music again. It's just too much. So I would probably do comics.
Oh, nice.
I love comics. I love collecting comics. I'm more of a new school collector when it comes to comics, because I do kind of collect a little bit.
Well, and especially if you're getting anything from the early 90s to later, anything, it's super cheap. People practically give them away. Sorry. It's not so good. Cats, they do their thing, so...
My window's open and she can get out, so...
Yeah, we don't want that. So honestly, it's a really good collectible. I used to collect comics as a kid. I had a lot of Silver Age stuff from kind of hand-me-downs from my brothers, so...
The Silver Age stuff is great.
Too expensive, though. Way too expensive to collect.
My uncle used to have, and this is like a sad story, and anybody that collects comics, you're gonna definitely not appreciate this story.
I already don't like this. Where's this going?
He had Superman #2 in the bathroom, right by the toilet, and it was
I
jacked.
don't know where this is going. Yeah.
It was like waterlogged, all fat, and the cover was barely being held on, but it was Superman #2.
Now, Superman #2 or Action Comics?
Superman #2.
Okay.
So it's not worth like thousands of dollars.
No, but still a very high staple, fucking Superman. As soon as they figured out what Superman was going to be, it was an iconic character. So that's actually pretty awesome. You even got to read that.
Yeah, I got to read it I read it all the time. I was sitting on the toilet watching it or reading that. I've read it probably about 50 times in my life, but still pretty sweet to be able to have that in my life. But sad to see what happened.
Yeah,
so.
pretty much so.
Yeah, that was our pickup video. That's World 1-12.
Yep. So please leave your comments below. Answer the question. Let us know. Yeah, what would you guys be collecting if it's not games? So yeah, so that's it for today. I'm Max.
I'm Ed.
And never put those controllers down.
Hey, Commander.
Hey.
So again,
Kitty cameo.
here we go. All right, down you go, kitty. Sorry.